Hello, 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 hello. Why is it not? Oh, okay, it's reacting now. Hi! Good morning, everyone. Hello. That's okay. It wasn't exactly scuff. It was just my iPad trying to connect to my PC. No scuff here. No scuff in sight. We're good. We're good. My throat is doing good. Although I can't say my stomach is doing very well. I ate so much. There's so much food. Oh, happy Chinese New Year and happy Ramadan. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, but wow, like, I'm still recovering from all the food I ate. Oh god. That was like 2 days in a row, crazy food. Just eating to the point where if I did had some downtime, I didn't want to do anything. I literally didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sit in my chair and deflate. Oh god. It's morning time for me, so I have morning yuckiness in my throat. Still leftovers in your house? Yeah, that tends to happen. Sometimes the leftovers can last until the next month. It's just so much food. How's everyone doing? Everyone having a great time? I'm just, I'm enjoying the holidays. Nice downtime, nice resting time. Have some tea? I'm actually having coffee. It's the last cup of coffee for the entire month. After this, I will not have coffee until next month. I need to reset my body, so to speak. But tea does sound good. It's just that now that it's the morning time, I don't know how to break the habit of not drinking coffee. I do think coffee is not necessary. Oh, wow, sorry. The traffic outside. Do you guys hear that? Can you hear, like, the cars in the background? If you can, I'm gonna close the window. Hi, Saito! It's been a while. Hello, hello. Oh, you can't hear? Perfect, alright. Because I need the windows open, man. It's so stuffy in my room, and it's too cold to, like, turn on the AC. So I'd rather keep the windows open, so I do not suffocate in this stuffy room. New Year's is our Christmas, Thanksgiving, all rolled into one, kinda. Because it's not just one family dinner, no. It's multiple. I wish it were one. But at least for me, it's hard to get the family gathering. I know I have another one coming soon, actually, even though it's already past the time, but it's just that our family is pretty much scattered. Oh gosh, my back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, coffee. Do you guys have any, like, recommendations how to cut the habit of coffee drinking? I do think I've pretty much conditioned my body to not be able to perform well unless I drink coffee in the morning. I feel like I've conditioned myself, yeah. The performances. Oh, do you mean the spring, the show? I haven't watched it. Too big of a family, visiting all of them is tiring. Oof. Decaf, placebo yourself. But here's the thing, I'm already drinking decaf. I can't drink straight up full caffeine. Oh yeah. I remember you mentioned cereal coffee on Discord. I remember. I was lurking. No caffeine and not actually coffee. Oh, I wonder if I can find it here in Hong Kong, because I saw the packaging and I've never seen it in any of our, like, stores here. So I'm not really sure if I can find it. Oh god, Ada, it's good you don't have a coffee habit. Don't do it. Once you start, it's really hard. You think it's not addiction, but then afterwards you realize, crap, I am actually addicted to coffee. It really does feel like an addiction. And it's not very nice. I know when I was sick and I couldn't have coffee, I felt like I felt extra cranky because I couldn't drink coffee in the morning. It was really bad for my throat. So I switched to tea. But even then, I couldn't have tea that had caffeine in it. And oh my gosh, my mood swing. I was a nightmare to deal with in the morning. As in, apparently, I have the most resting bitch face to have ever rested bitch faced in the world. I don't think... I remember my friends telling me that when I'm like dozing or like daydreaming, I have the most awful resting bitch face. I'm pretty sure I got it from my mom. I don't look friendly, apparently. I have to wean myself out of it. Oh, that's the hardest thing. I don't have the best willpower. I just gave myself the no spending money challenge, and the moment I logged into the game, I spent money. You're telling the wrong person. Heart palpitations. Yeah. Actually, Ada, that's exactly why I can't drink full-on coffee. I get heart palpitations. To the point where I think I even pass out from it if it's too much. Your monster addiction. Oh my gosh, monster drinks are the worst. No, I get like 2 sips of that, I'm gone. Goodbye. I don't... The room will be moving too fast and I'll feel like I'm moving too slow. Replace coffee with hot chocolate? That's not a bad idea. But then like having access to hot... Actually, I can probably find like pre-packaged hot chocolate. Maybe. That's actually not a bad idea. A pretty good idea. It's just that I'm not fond of chocolate. Oh, Gray. Is it a group project? That happens. I feel like having awful experiences with group mates builds character. I know this sounds horrible, but it is preparing you for the future. I can tell you that. Because in the future, especially if you work in a company that requires you to, how do you say, divide labor, especially when it comes to assigning tasks, this will happen. This will happen. People tend to have their own time. And I feel like it is preparing you for that. I can only say like this will not be the only time you'll be experiencing it. It is, yeah. It's shitty, but it is reality, unfortunately. I'm really sorry you're going through it right now, Gray. Oh, damn, especially if you get marks deducted for being late. Pure, how do you pronounce that, Sino? Pure tea? Pure tea? I actually don't know what that is. Pure tea? Wait, I feel like I've heard of this before. Pure, wait, let me just quickly do a Google. Oh. Ah, 烹以茶. All right. Okay. I get it. I see. Pu'er. Okay. I've never tried it. Or maybe I have, I just don't know. See, my company, we have like, what do you call it? What do you call the place where they stack all the drinks? They have a tea station. They have a tea station. And it's like stacked up with lots of coffees, drip coffees, you know, those wrapped coffees. And then they also have a bunch of tea, like so much. There's English, there's Japanese, there's Chinese. They have so much tea. I'm pretty much eeny, meeny, miny, mo when it comes to tea. I'll just be like, oh, this has the word fruit in it. I'll take this one. Oh, this one is just pure green tea. Okay, I'll take this one. Or sometimes I feel adventurous and I'll be like, I've never seen this tea before. And then I just take it and try it. I'm probably one of those uncultured people that can't tell the difference when it comes to tea. Just tastes like hot water to me. But then again, I enjoy it. Hi, baby hot dog. Wait, coffee makes you sleepy, Sha? Really? Man, I need coffee to jumpstart. It definitely will take away my sleepiness. I remember drinking coffee 3 hours before bed, and I regret it. Yet I still do it sometimes. Like, it's hard to sleep. Hi, Ari. Hi, Ari. Your teacher is a stiff ass. You're afraid he deducts it. Oh, wow. At least your grade didn't drop. But that's the thing. If your teacher cannot recognize that your group mates are the reason your grade is brought down, then that's a whole different thing. Can I say it's to prepare you to deal with really shitty bosses? I'm just glad my school time is over. I definitely don't want to go through that again. What sucks is you still tend to deal with situations like this even when you start working, and it's really annoying. It really is. But I think, like, I've learned to not care. My friend and I, we work in the same company, and we have this mantra. All from our girl Elsa from Frozen. And it's just 3 words. Let it go. I have to say, like, last year was a really shitty time for me, like, at work, mentally. Oh, crap. Ads are coming. Skip ads! Skip ads! I don't like saying I cared too much. Because, I mean, you're supposed to care about your work, right? But I do realize that maybe I cared about it too much to the point it was detrimental to my health. So my coworker and I, well, my friend and I, we decided to, like, develop this mantra and tell ourselves, let it go. And when that happened, even though I put less effort in my work, the outcome is the same. I mean, if I'm gonna put like 110% of effort in my work and not get recognized for it, then what's the point? I know this is a really bad mindset to adopt, but I just feel like just for peace of mind, sometimes I just gotta let it go. And if it's acceptable to them, then it has to be acceptable for me. you know? I don't know. It's really bad though, I feel. But at the same time, I feel like my mental health just sort of like started healing once I started letting go. Oh gosh. Oh, was your first time here, Ari? Welcome! We're just having a little chit-chat before I start the game. A variable temperature kettle. You drink so much. What's a variable temperature kettle? Okay, something else to Google. Variable temperature kettle. Oh, it's a thing. Wow. It looks so fancy. Whoa. It's like that thing you use for drip coffee, the one with the really thin nozzle. That shit is expensive. But is it necessary for tea? Like, does it change the taste? I'm wondering. I'm very curious. Like, does it change anything? I want to know. For some people, when you drink coffee too much since young, you build immunity and coffee no longer can help you stay awake. Oh, maybe. I mean, I did used to drink a lot of coffee when I was younger. I started drinking coffee in high school, which is really bad. But it felt necessary at the time. But then after high school, I think once I got out of college, suddenly my body got so sensitive to caffeine that even one sip especially drip coffee. I remember I tried drip coffee for the first time and I was having 100% panic attack. I didn't know what was going on. Then I realized that my body can't handle caffeine anymore. It's a good mindset. Your work should match your pay. I think so too. I do think so. There's no need to go above and beyond. Yeah. I feel like it's also my ego. I do feel like I don't know. I like thinking that I made this. I want it to look great. But then I realize it's not just because I want it to look great. I want people to say that it's great. But then no one's doing that. So then why am I spending so much effort into it? Then I realize if they want the bare minimum, then I'm just going to give them the bare minimum. Why am I going to waste time? Freelance is rough? Totally. I don't have the confidence to do freelance. One of the reasons why I don't feel like doing YouTube full time. I mean, I would love to, but I just don't, you know, like, there are people who got it, you know, what's the word? They're really good with entertaining people, making connections. They're really good at just talking, I guess. I just don't think I'm one of those people. I have to constantly remind myself to chill. Don't overhype or get overexcited trying to say things that come to mind. Just relax, take it slow. If I have to do this every day, I think I'll go nuts. Used to be a workaholic, but then all my efforts were for naught, and now some even took credit for— oh, I hate that. Oh, damn, chill. They took credit for your work? See, yeah, that's the worst. I totally get what you mean. I hate that the most. What's worse is like the person who took credit will be like, oh yeah, you don't have to, but that looks okay. Yeah, sure, you can do that. And then when people start saying, like, people outside will be like, oh wow, this is a really good idea. And then the person who was just putting you down for putting in the effort was like, oh yeah, so I told her to do this and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like on the sidelines and I'm like, really? Really? At the same time, if I stood up and actually said like, yeah, I did it, even though you told me not to, I'll end up looking like the bad guy. There's really no point in trying to say, but it was my idea. You end up looking really bad. So like, what's the point? Boiling water is not good for a lot of the— ooh, yeah, that's one thing I am definitely really bad at when it comes to tea. I don't know why. I know that, but I always put boiling water on it. And I'm just thinking like, I'll just let it seep, and then once it cools down, I'll drink it. But yeah, I know that should not be the case. 80%. Wait, sorry. Like to live by giving 70-80% on average is the ideal. Lets you flex. Ooh. I don't know if I can put a percentage on my quality of work. I don't know. Once I'm hyper-focused, you can't stop me. Like, it's go, 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 go. And then by the time it's over, I'm like, ah, shit, I did too much. And then I just don't have the heart of deleting whatever I made. So... or trying to rephrase some of the passages that I've typed down. I'll be like, it's too much work. Peak times to read fanfiction. It's been a while since you've had it, so you don't know if you would react differently now. Oh. Is it because of wait, sorry. I might need to go back up. Efficient workers get punished with more work after— oh my god. That is so true. That is so true. Can't use boiling water. Yeah, apparently, yeah, you're not supposed to. It burns the tea, even though the tea is dried already. But it burns the taste, so you can't. Thank you for your feedback. I was nervous about doing XXX, but I love that you appreciate it. Very mature, but at that point of time, I think it's because of the rage, the anger, and the exhaustion. Stringing professional and amicable words towards the person who is the source of my frustration is hard. Remember I told you I have really bad resting bitch face? Sometimes they're afraid to talk to me because apparently I look scary. So when they upset me, it apparently is very obvious on my face. Like I'm that person. They'll be like, oh shit, she's mad. But then I don't say anything. Silas solo date card last year. You missed playing the cards in Korean? Oh. Did I play his card in Korean once? I did. I think it was the solo... The sick card. Forgot what it's called. But yeah, I haven't played any cards in Korean recently. I just didn't feel like it, I guess. The beatings will continue until morale improves. What does that mean? What does that mean? Having an RBF is both a blessing and a... What's RBF? I'm sorry. I don't know that. I'm not sure what RBF is. Oh, passionate appraisal. Yes, yes. I played that card in Korean. He sounded really good in Korean, I remember. But just so far, it's been... Because of the theme, maybe, I keep switching to either English for Silas or Chinese. Oh, resting bitch face. Ah, there you go. Sorry, okay. I'm the one that mentions it. I didn't know RBM meant resting bitch face. Sorry. I get it, I get it. I didn't know there was an abbreviation for a resting bitch face. Now I know. I'm gonna call it RBF now. Oh my god, look at that. Real, you have the actual temperature for the perfect boiling point for each type of tea. Damn. That's some dedication. I don't know if I'll be able to like determine how high the temperature is, because we just have like a water dispenser, you know, and it only has two functions: really cold or really hot, no in between. I mean, to be fair, I could mix the two until it's the perfect temperature and then put the tea in. That is true. But then by morning time, I just don't have the brain power to consider. You could make a PDF with that info. You know what? You might need to, so we can all refer to the PDF. You saw my unboxing vid. You like my nails? Thank you. They're overgrown now. I probably need to go back and get them taken off and do something else. I saw really cute Xavier inspired nails. They're like it's like a teal blue cat eye with silver stars. And I was like, oh my god, okay, this one will be the next one I'm doing. But I think it might be too flashy for work. I need the color to be toned down. So I'm thinking maybe I can do like a white peachy silver, but then it won't feel like a Xavier inspired nail art anymore. I don't know. I'll see. I'm already in murky waters because of my extremely red hair, which I thought would come off after a few washes. So for any of you who've ever dyed your hair red, you know how the color tends to fade after you wash it a few times? I thought maybe after washing it a few times, although I couldn't wash it during I couldn't wash it yesterday. Or was it the day before? When was the first day? Crap, for Chinese New Year. Apparently, we do have a superstition where you're not supposed to wash your hair.
Red envelope, red envelope, red envelope, Sin Neon How. Here's your Hongbao from me and 𝓥𝓲𝓮𝓻
Thank you, Ada. I'm sorry, I forgot I had the text to speech option open. I don't know if you guys read it. I heard it. Did you guys read the text to speech? Did you guys hear the text to speech? It was like red envelope, red envelope, red envelope, red envelope, 新年好. That was so good. Oh, you did? You heard it? Ah, that was so funny. Thank you, Ada. 新年快樂，心想事成，身體健康. Thank you so much, Ada. Thanks for the 紅包. Time to spend it on Zane. Just kidding. Oh, hi, Mira. Is it a purple base red or an orange base? It's like a purple base red, but I feel like any red would just wash off. So I thought it would wash off. I've washed my hair twice now ever since. No, I mean, like this week, I've washed my hair twice already. But the red is still there. Like, damn, it's still so red. Yeah, I didn't know it would read the emojis too. That actually gave me a scare. Well, at least I know it works. Thanks, Ada. That was really funny. When you had milk tea. Oh, I want milk tea hair. You felt sad because you used a shampoo that contains lemon. Oh! Wait, what happens when you put like lemon shampoo? Does the color go away? What happened? Purple base red tends to stay a little longer. Oh, is that why? You dye your hair red too, and you notice the purples tend to stay way longer. Oh, crap. I got scolded at work, man, like a child. It was really bad. I hated especially when my boss had to take the department head. My boss went to the department head, by the way, and told our team leader that they needed to talk to me about re-dyeing my hair. He could have just walked up to me and told me himself. I really didn't want to cry at the salon because I did not want it. I did not want my hair to be entirely red. I wanted highlights. Red highlights. Like maroon highlights. Mahogany. I don't know what that guy was smoking, but he somehow thought I wanted my entire head to be red. No, it's not allowed. Because we deal with a lot of clients and they have this whole... they have this... What do you call it? Obsession with making sure you look proper. I have to hide my tattoos at work. So when I wear a blouse, because my blouse is a little, you know how the white blouse can be a little bit transparent? Like just wearing a nude bra is not enough. I have to wear like, you know, those tank tops, those undershirts, just to hide the giant ass tattoo I have on my back because it seeps through. Lemon brightens it. I didn't know that. But yeah, Mira, I like it when it fades. I do too. But unfortunately, it's not fading. It's not fading. No matter how many times I've washed my hair, I do see the red coming off, but it's not fading. Did you bleach your hair first? No, I told the guy because I already had like very light brown highlights. So I told him you don't have to bleach it. Just put some red on it. I don't need it to stick out so much. Just help me just recolor my highlights. That's it. And he just put red all over my head. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Maybe that's the only way he could recolor my highlights. I'm not sure. I just did not expect my entire head to be red. And all my highlights are gone, by the way. You have to dye your hair back to black. Oh, I was told after you cover your hair in black, you cannot bleach your hair though. Because there's something in the black dye that ruins the bleach. I'm not sure what it is. But you sort of have to wait for the black to like outgrow. The whole manager. Yeah, I wish he told me by himself because I did talk to my coworker and I did talk to my team leader. I told her like, I apologize for the hair color. It was actually really heartbreaking. I told her how I had a hard time mentally, like I was about to cry because I really did not want this color. And I even told the hairdresser that this wasn't permitted at work. Can you fix it? But he completely ignored me and just made it worse. Yeah, he made it worse, by the way. So I was like on the verge of tears because this is not what I wanted. And I paid so much for it because it was during the Chinese New Year period. And normally around that time, it's considered unlucky to cut things in general. So salons would increase the price, you know? Increase the price of the whole thing because it's like, it's not an auspicious thing to do. But then I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. I want to look nice before I go on vacation. But no. It was horrible. So I told her I had a really hard time and I apologized for it. But yet, if my boss just asked me in person, he wouldn't have to go around and literally tell my team leader to order me to recolor my hair when that was really difficult. When it's really difficult because like my scalp is so sensitive right now. I'm gonna have to wait like a few weeks before I re-dye it again. There's no way I'm gonna dye it again. So I literally told my team leader, if he is willing to pay for my hair transplant, I will dye it right away. But he better be ready to cough up some money to retransplant some of my hair because I will be bald. I swear I will. So yeah, my team leader did look at me like apologetically and she's like, yeah, I know he shouldn't have done it in such a way, but I just had to tell you. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay, I understand. But you know, it just feels like bad faith in a way. I wish he just approached me and then I could have explained the situation to him. And then I wouldn't have to hear him say, you need to dye your hair again. That kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. I don't know. Okay. I did not get my money back. I know what you mean, Vice, the color correcting shampoo. I used to have color correcting shampoo when I did dye my hair red, but not the red that I have on right now. This is really way too red, almost highlighter red. Almost, but it's still in the purplish shade. But I used to have like a darker red, and then to keep it on, I would have color correcting shampoo. But I think even color correcting shampoo is really harsh on my head right now. Like, my scalp burns. It's that bad. Oh, speaking up is hard for you too? Yeah. Well, the worst part is I did speak up to the hairdresser, and I was already having a hard time. I literally saw him just put a giant dollop on my scalp, like the front part of my hair, even though my highlights were at the back. So at first I thought he was trying to recolor my roots because I had a bunch of white hair. Yes, yeah, girl, old. So I thought he was gonna cover my gray hairs. But then I noticed the goop, you know, the hair dye goop, was super brown, like reddish brown. And then I told him like, maiju. Literally. Even though he already put it on my head, I was like, maiju, danzan. And I clarified with him, I only want my highlights to be red and you're gonna cover up my grays. And he was like, yeah. I confronted him and he says, yeah. So I thought maybe it's just me. I didn't know what the dyes would look because I'm not a hairdresser. I wouldn't know. So I thought like, oh, maybe I'm just being paranoid because of the color of the goop, when really sometimes the goop just looks weird, right? But then after the first dye, I saw it. I was like, oh shit. I was like, what's the word? You know the feeling of your chest just plummeting down to your stomach? Almost like you're free falling, but in like seconds. That's how I felt when I sat on that chair. He took off the towel. I was like, and I was like, oh God. And then I told him like, is it all red? Like, it was almost apple red. I'm not kidding. I don't know how it managed to get almost apple red. I think it's because of the whites. So the whites sort of made it really bright. And then I was like, I thought you were only going to do my highlights red. And he's like, yes, because you already have highlights. So I just need to put red all over to cover your grays and your highlight. And I was like, I can't, this is too red. I can't go to work like this. Can you fix it, please? I thought you were just gonna like put brown on the grays and then red on my highlights. And he was like, oh, okay, that's okay. I'll put another brown on your roots so it darkens. And then I was like, will that damage my hair? I already feel my scalp tingling. And then he was like, no, it's okay. You just rest for 15 minutes. And then he put this like minty spray on my scalp. Apparently it's to like help my scalp go through the damage. I don't know. He put that thing on my scalp and then it was minty. So I thought, okay, that felt nicer. And then I waited for 15 minutes and then he started putting more goop on my hair. But then I noticed he's only putting the goop on my roots. So I was like, okay, that must be it. This must be okay. I went to the wash. I come back. Oh my God. Now it's just dark red. I was like, I was speechless. You know, because like speaking up in a situation like that was already so... It was so scary, you know? Like, it was very difficult. And the fact that I had to tell him again and again and again, I shut down at that point. I was like, at that point, I was trying really hard not to cry. I was like, shit, I don't want to cry. I kid you not, at that point, I took out my phone. I was on Discord, I think. I was on Discord, but then I was like telling you guys like, oh shit, my hair is all fucked up. But then the more I typed to everyone on Discord, I was like, I need to stop or else I'm gonna cry. Then I opened up Lads and I was poking Raphael's face to like stress relief. I was like, okay, do all the interaction, face squishing. I didn't care if the guy behind me saw me poking a really handsome 3D man on my phone. I need to stop crying. Go back to the salon and guilt trip him? No way, man. No way, I can't do that. That's so scary. What sucks is that I've actually been to this salon before and they did a pretty good job last time, but I don't know if it's the same guy because I've been to this salon like a few years back, had a pretty good experience. So I thought, why not go the same way? They're the only ones who are free and near my workplace, so why not? What can I do? I passed Joel, I already finished. What can I do? Incompetent uncles. Yeah, exactly. Tears were welling up. You know the feeling where like your face starts to get really hot? Like I could have sworn my face got really red from the frustration. And I hate that it was very visible how frustrated I was. And I can see the guy noticed I was frustrated, but all he did was just look at me and then walk away, pretend to do something else, and then come back to dry my hair. So I was like, never mind, just let it go. I told myself that mantra, let it go. Let it go. I don't know if it was a different person, because I can't remember the first person who helped me with my hair, so... He did, yeah, Raph did give me a lot of comfort. But anyway, I'm hoping after washing my hair a few times, the red goes away. Hopefully. Oh, hi Tomoko! Happy New Year! What time is it for you, though? It's the same time, right? We're just only a few hours apart. You wouldn't be able to hold down your anger and would straight up curse him while crying? Oh, damn. I think... that's one of the reasons, like, my best friend, she is 100% the confrontation type. So whenever she asks me, like, is it okay? Are you okay? Do you like it? Is it okay? She would be like, if there's anything I don't like, she would literally just get up and then talk to them and then start fixing it. But she wasn't with me at that time. Although, to tell you the truth, my shyness has gotten a lot better. I will say it's gotten a lot better. I do feel like I've gotten less shy in the past 2-3 years, especially doing this. Like, you guys can't tell, but especially during the first year where I started going online, I had to like hype myself up for an hour before I started streaming. I gave myself rules. Don't say this. Try not to say that. Remember to calm down. But I do remember getting very nervous and then just spitballing, like talking nonstop. Oh, it's 10:40. You're the same time as me. You need a bold friend on speed dial. I do used to like tend to go to her a lot, especially when I need help. But yeah, she's married, she's got kids, she has a lot on her plate. I need to like buck up, man, and do it myself. People don't deserve to get hit, but to a point, they're certainly asking for it. Sometimes. The struggle as a timid person. That's the thing. I'm also confused with myself. I don't consider myself a timid person, really. I really don't. I don't think I am. But I don't like confrontation. Wait, does not liking confrontation make you timid? Does it? Not necessarily, right? You're hot-tempered, but you're also a crier. You have shouts while crying at people being rude to you before, and it's not a good feeling. Aww, it's a horrible feeling. I'm so sad you go through that, Sha. What language am I playing them? I am actually playing them in simplified Chinese, which, by the way, we should get to. Sorry, I got distracted chatting. Alright, I do think we should sometimes have like chat only streams. Those are fun. But I do worry. Like, I'm being honest with you, I do worry that I don't have a lot of stories to tell. You know? And I worry that it'll be boring. Or that I won't be able to answer everyone's questions, you know, for the sake of anonymity. Oh crap, how do you say that word? Most people dislike confrontation. Yeah, confrontation is not a pleasant thing. That doesn't make you timid, right? Oh, bye, Mira. That's fine. Sorry I didn't start the cards right away, but it was nice that you could come around and just hang out to chat. Have a good time. We should have fun random topic stream when you have nothing planned. That would be nice, yeah. I would like that. But then again, I also am worried that I don't have anything to talk about sometimes, you know? And then it'll be me constantly in the corner just sitting here be like, guys, what do you want to talk about? What did you do? Like that. Bye, Mayra. Have fun. Take care. Sunnin Phai Lo. Spends near 45. Hey, but yeah, okay, but no, that's because something happened to me, Jelly. That's because something happened to me. I don't have stuff happening to me all the time. You know? Well, I don't have stuff happening to me all the time. My life is not that eventful. It's actually pretty boring. Make fun of your mods? We'll take it for the content? I could never do that, no. Guys, you would think I would be the type of streamer that would use their mods as punching bags for the content. But little did you know, They're actually terrifying. Chat, help me. My mods are scary. They say really scary things behind the scenes. I'm terrified of them. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. How do you say, like, you know how when you make a joke at someone, but then they have these really, like, stronger comebacks? It's one of those things. I could tease my mods, but their comebacks are too strong, and I'd be like, okay, I see. I'll be like, ah, okay. I can't say anything. See? Vice admits it. Look at her. Yeah, literally. Do you want that? A chatting stream where I'm sitting in the corner, I'll be like, what you doing? Won't you be annoyed? Games, HCs, lore, silly stories. Oof. I did want to talk about my headcanon if you're in a throuple relationship with Silas and Raphael, but I'm afraid I'll get bullied. I'm afraid I'll get bullied. We love Jelly and Vice. Yeah, I know. You guys love them too much. You love them more than me. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Sayano will bully Jelly? Sure. Sure. Go for it. I need someone on my team to bully my mods. Yeah, a clapback. That's exactly it. Yeah, a clapback. Their clapbacks are too good that I just end up like, I can't. I'm like, okay. You combed out your hair for the first time in a while, and the amount of hair that came out and knots. Oh, damn. I think I comb my hair too often, and that is a problem. I can't stand feeling the knots. I really hate it. But then again, I have very thin hair. You know la, Asian hair, we have very thin hair. Although I not really. I know there's a lot of people that have really thick hair, but for some reason I'm the type that has thin hair. Yap sesh. Crap. So much for a yap sesh when I can't even talk properly. Have you played Where Winds Meet? I played it for like 3 hours one time with Jelly, Vice, Tomoko, Rain. No, was Rainy? No. Pookie and Shin. I played it with them for 3 hours that one time, and then I never touched it again. I just didn't have the time. Sitting in the corner making a hamster bag. Your hair is thin too and falls a lot. I feel like it's also our diet. But I think, Tomoko, your diet is better than mine, that's for sure. You lose hair because of all the weight? That too. I do know that your weight also affects how well you can maintain your hair. And I've been gaining a lot of weight the past few years to a point where I don't recognize myself anymore. I've been trying to get back to gym. When I first started YouTube, I had a very consistent gym schedule. But after a year, I fell off so bad. So bad. I never played with you, Vice? Were you not there? What do you mean? You were not there? Oh, yeah. You weren't there, right? You joined after. I'm still level 13? That bad. Wait, you guys have... Wait, even Pookie has multiple characters already? God damn it. God damn it. You added me as a friend? I'm sorry, I haven't logged in. I never approved it. Bullying successful. Hey guys, turns out I'm a pretty good bully. Oh god. But it sucks though, you can only have 5 people in a group. With so many of us. I don't know how that's gonna work. It'd be nice if all of us could play together. The rejection. You're pretty underweight? Oh. I also, you know, I used to be very naive and thinking like, oh, it's great to be underweight. You can just eat whatever you want. But no, apparently you still need to be quite picky with what you eat if you want to gain weight properly, you know? Oh, of course. Sorry, Montoya. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Have a good lunch or dinner. Dinner, right? Have a good dinner. Borderline overweight. I'm right there with you, Tomoko. Oh yeah, that's true. Multiplayer world. That's true. But then there'll be other people. Like other people. I don't like other people. If only we can all be in the same time zone. I know, right? But I guess this is also like the beauty of live streaming. You can connect with people all over the world. We're not all the same people. Exactly, Ada. Ew, people. That's one thing. I never played mahjong. Never. I mean, sure, my aunts taught me, but it never stuck. Never stuck. Yo, I cannot remember all the combos and all the rules. Nampat like, oh my god, like why are 4 parts of the world here? I can't. I could not. And it's not just letters, there's also pictures. I'm like, what do the dots mean? I don't understand. I can't. Although I do know like a lot of my family plays, but I really can't. I like the sound of mahjong though, if that's weird. It sounds like home a little bit. Okay, bye Sha. Happy Ramadan. Oh my god, 4 a.m. Okay. Yeah, you should sleep. Go. Go sleep. Bullshit my way through Ma Diao cards. Because I'm so good at that. Alright. I'm gonna start with, 1 second. That must have been a shock, I'm sorry. The music is really loud. Wait, let me lower it down. Although I really like the music though. It's kind of fun and jumpy. Yeah, it's the shuffling of the mahjong tiles. I don't know why, it's very soothing. You think that it's like harsh because they're tiles, but they make a really nice, pleasant sound. I think it's also because the fact that people are there, like your family, so then you feel kind of safe, I guess. Kinda. When their attention is not on you, I mean. It's when they stop playing mahjong and then they start looking at you and ask you all these questions and you're like, shit! I don't feel safe anymore! Okay. Want to hear something cute? Last Sunday, we had a pre-Chinese New Year company luncheon and played a game to earn some extra pocket money. I log in lads and play Silas God of Wealth Dance. We won! Really? Yo! Hey! Silas came through! He came through with the black card! Oh, wait. Crap, I'm lagging? Why? Why am I lagging? Oh no, seriously? It says stream is healthy. Why am I lagging? 1 second. Ugh. So apparently, I heard Nvidia did something that sort of ruined everyone's ability to stream the games without lagging. That's what I heard. Revert. I don't know if that works, but... See, I don't know. It's most definitely my Mumu player. Every time when I play Mumu player by myself, it's okay. But when I start streaming, it gets like this. Zane is too powerful. The power of Zane is too strong. Ah, crap. Wait, let me go back. Oh, see? No, I'm still lagging. Somewhat? Wait. Yeah. It's only when I have Moomoo Player on that it's acting like that. Why is it acting like that? This is so annoying. It's not just a lot of wins. You had the most amount? Damn, Zane really helping you out. Great, now it's saying stream is unhealthy. What's going on? Guys, this might end up just being a chatting stream. Unless we could also make this a technical stream and everyone go search, tell me why it happens this way. Go, my minions! Search for the reason. See, now YouTube is not receiving enough video. Why? I'm checking. My kbps is fine. It's green. But on YouTube it's... Okay, never mind. Now on YouTube it's green. Is this the universe telling you that it's Yap only Wednesday? That might be it. But I don't want to bore you guys. And I also want to go through these cards together. Are you serious? Okay, let me try again. No drop frames. Okay. I'm okay, wo. KBPS is also fine. On my OBS, it's fine. It's only when I go to the cards. It's the animation. I'm telling you, there's something with the animations. Live tech support stream. Yes, that's it. Today we're having an IT support stream. All of you, go on your devices, open up Google and type up, why does stream start lagging? Go forth, my minions. Discover, explore, search, find the answer. Okay, let me try do this in a very roundabout way. If I go to date, it's still fine. If I go to For You, it's still fine. If I go to Zane, it's still fine. Okay, then once animation starts popping up on stream... Wait, which one was it? It's Entwined Kites. Wait, it's checking. No lag. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, no lag. I feel like it's just the Kindled, yeah. Does the non-Kindle... I don't think so. Wait, an ad is coming up. I'm skipping it. Does the card non-Kindle portion lag? I don't think so. Let me try. Start. So it doesn't do the animation. Yeah, no animation, I'm fine. Confirm. Oh! It's starting to lag a little bit. I'm a bit laggy. Don't you think so? I am still a bit laggy. Like, the way I move on my iPad and the way I move on screen is different. Do I need to take out the cat again? Maybe my model is just too much? It's a little scuffy, right? I don't know. I have decided that if I keep moving, it'll eventually, like, get better. Okay, so I'm looking at the drop frames. It's nothing. Although the VTube Studio on my VTube Studio is actually kind of... Wait. Maybe I can try something. If I go to settings... Oh! Guys! When I cover my VTuber model, I'm back to not lagging. I think it's VTube Studio. I think it might be VTube Studio. Because it's smooth now when I don't show my model. Why? That is so weird. Connection is fine. Camera. Nope, I don't have any of those. Reset resolution. Maybe if I lower down the FPS. Configure. Okay. Wait, what is this? Crap, what is this? No, cancel. If I set it to 30 FPS, okay. Then let's see. If I turn it back on. Oh! Ah, it's my VTube Studio that has the problem. Okay. Alright, it's a VTube Studio thing. I think it might be a resource issue. So when Moomoo Player starts running, all the resources, my computer resources, go to Moomoo Player, but not me, my VTube Studio. I don't know, I still feel like I'm lagging a little bit. Yeah, I feel like I'm lagging a little bit. We should check with the preview of the card. Okay. Ugh. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I want to know what happens in this card. I don't want to read it by myself, okay? It's fun when you guys are here. If it really gets bad, then I might just stop and we'll just chat instead, and I'll do a separate recording. One of the reasons that I'm streaming these cards is because I find that if I'm by myself, especially that I'm so full, my stomach is so bloated, I end up just not doing anything. So I'm like, you know what? If I stream the card with you guys, that'll be more fun. Then I can record it. So this is what I'm doing. My avatar is too awesome at cause. Maybe. Divide performance between programs? I think so. I just don't know where it is. If you're talking about... Let me see. You know Task Manager? I don't know. So far, I cannot say Moomoo Player is hogging all the resources. It's more or less the same. Efficiency mode, properties, expand. Oh, it's okay. I think right now it's working fine, so it should be okay. Wong, yeah, exactly. Wong, yeah, zany. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, vocal exercise done. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. Checking my windows. Done. Alright. 4 years ago, the Buyu? Oh, crap. Buyu sex leader passed away, and her keepsake, the ink jade, went missing. More precious than many treasures, it's a stone of great significance. A rumor states that whoever obtains the ink jade can become the Buyu sex leader and rule over Jianghu. Recently, hearsay claims the ink jade has reappeared. Hidden in Annan's southeastern region, it rests in the mansion of the Lord of Annan. The imperial court granted him a fief 2 months ago, too. In the blink of an eye, numerous individuals who coveted the ink jade began to infiltrate Annan. Does that include us? Crap, wait, what? I think that was Japanese. Am I wrong? Wait, did I forget to change? Yeah, it was in Japanese. Crap. Wait. You're assuming it's supposed to be booyah. When you say it like that. Booyah. It does sound funny, sorry. Oh crap, I'm lagging again. Why? Ayyo, it's because of the animation. It turns out I'm starting to even lag here. Let me check. Oh, okay, well, suddenly I'm okay. But am I okay here? Maybe it's because I put the screen down. Ah, no. Yeah, now it's not okay. It's like my computer cannot handle all these resources loading in one go. Again? Ah, okay. 𝓥𝓲𝓮𝓻 𝓖𝓾𝓲𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓮𝓼. This is so sad. Why is it like this? I don't understand. Why? So now I'm worried in the future when I try to live stream the cards or even the game, I'm going to be in trouble then. I need to fix this. I just don't know how to fix it. This is so annoying. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can do anything in the quality and effects set resolution. It really doesn't change anything. Visual effects. Beep, 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 beep. I have a question. Because my computer monitor's resolution is 3840 to 2160, maybe if I lower the resolution to 1980, 1020, would that be better? Because I keep hearing that I should set the resolution of my screen based on my desktop resolution. But maybe that's it. Maybe that's the problem. Please turn off any outputs to change video settings. I can't do anything. What do you guys think? Should I reset it? Okay, let me reset my model to 1980. Oh, crap. 1980. 10. It's 1020, right? Try it. Set resolution. I'm tiny! Oh no! I've gotten tiny! Oh, I'm not tiny anymore. I did that. And then my stream appearance. Oh no, I can't do it yet. If I do, I'm gonna have to stop stream in order to do it. Like the canvas resolution right now is at 3840 to 2160. 16 to 9. 1980, 1080 is the standard resolution. Maybe that's it. Because is it 1080 or 1020? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong. Because you know how when you go to settings, you can check the resolution they recommend to you, right? 1080. It is 1080. Okay, let me just do that again. 1080. Set resolution. Okay. 1080, yeah. Maybe I'll change that in the next stream and see what happens. But I can't do that now because I'm still streaming. Okay. I should change the thumbnail of this stream later. I'm gonna have to change it. Oh, I'm back to normal. Yeah, I think it's just a game. I'll have to do another test stream later. For now, wait, just so we don't get bored. Man, this sucks. I wanted to play the card with everyone. There's a lot more fun that way. Apparently I can't right now. Let me check. What's going on? Okay. Right. Okay. Alright. So now it's fine. But yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can change the settings in my OBS later. But that'll just have to happen after stream, unfortunately. Because I can't do it now. And then I'll probably appear again. Just, if I do, ignore me, okay? Pretend you don't see me. Pretend you don't see me. You might see me suddenly pop up. Just look away, okay? Have some grace. Let a girl rest, okay? Let a girl just do what she needs to do. Just divert thine eyes the other direction and pretend you do not see me. If you drop in to say hi, I'll only feel embarrassed. Just, oh, you can say like, oh, mother's here. Okay, let's leave her alone. Because it'll be too embarrassing, guys. It's too embarrassing. Oh, have you guys seen the trailer for, what's it called? Let me search. Pocopia? I think that's what it's called. Pocopia? Yeah, Pocopia. You're supposed to pretend the scuff is not there, Jelly. Have you guys seen the trailer for Pocopia? Ada, that's not how it works. If you're saying it's blackmail material, then it's not blackmail material anymore. At least that's how it works in my mind. Worry not, you're doing your work on one side and this tablet on the other. Wait, you still have work? It's not holidays yet? It's not holidays yet for you, Tomoko? You haven't seen? Will I be copyright struck if I show the trailer of Pocopia? I'm worried because it's Nintendo, man. Oh, but then again, I don't really care anymore about whether I get copyright struck. I'm so frustrated with the whole music strike and everything. It's so freaking annoying. Ugh. I need to find the trailer. I think it's this one. It's only 2 minutes long. Have I seen... Have... I did. I have seen the Goose trailer, if you must know. I did. It was indeed an experience, is what I'll say. It was an experience indeed. Wait. If I go here, and then my window capture is this one, and then I do this. Oh my god! It's huge! That's what she said! Guys, I want to play this game on stream. This game is so good. I know it's Pokemon, and we have issues. Yes, we're fighting with Pokemon. I understand that. Wait, let me just put it underneath all of us. Wait, maybe I need to do this so it's better. Aha. Eh? 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 Where'd it go? Oh, add existing. Window capture. Okay. There. There's so many problems with Pokemon, I agree. But I really want to play this game on stream. We can play this game just while chatting. It was beautiful. Okay, we can take a look at it later since you insist. Since Jelly has such high affinity with this Goose trailer, we shall look at it later. Since she cares about it so much, it matters to her so much. We shall play it later. Oh, you're working from home? You're so diligent. If I were working at home, I would not be working at all, to be fair. They decided to not let anyone work from home because of people like me. I ruined it for everyone. Because I'll be the type where like, oh yeah, I'll be there. Oh yeah, I'm here. I just, my webcam's not working. Oh no. I'm listening, don't worry. I'm having some internet issues. Meanwhile, I'm like on Love in Deepspace on my phone. Okay, this one, guys. This one. 1 second. Can you hear it though? Capture one. Oh, it's loud, is it? It's a Ditto! The transformation Pokemon. It's a bit loud. I'm gonna lower it down. The thing I love about Ditto is its smile. This smile. Guys, you know how like my 1.0 model is done? But I kind of want to go back and ask her like, can you add 3 facial toggles? I want to add the toggle of the vampire guy. Have you guys seen my vampire video? 1 second. He made this face. It was the best face ever. Okay? I love the face he makes. Okay, ignore. Let's just look away. Pretend it's not there. Skip. 1 second. Where is it? Going forward, forward, forward. Should be around here. Not this face. This face! This face! Wait, what? Model to have a... This one! I want her to make a toggle so I can have this face. So imagine every time we have like shirtless Silas or shirtless Raphael, I'll be like, I want this. I really want this. It's so good. So I want this face no matter what. This or the Joker one. Do you guys know the Joker meme? The Joker meme, like every time someone makes like a dirty comment, there's a Joker, that Joker face. He's like, eh. You know, the that face. Crap. I'm scared to search for it though. Like I'm worried about what pops up. Wait, let me try. Joker meme. I found it! I found it! I found it! This one! I want this face! This one! Do you think it'd be possible? I'd be like, eh. Every time they say something weird or make a weird innuendo, I'm gonna have this my forever expression. I'll be in perpetual state of what do you call this? Of why not? So it's either this one or this one. You're gonna have to choose, man. Vampire fuckboy or horny Joker. Which is it? You gotta choose. Okay, wait, let me put a poll. Let me see what everyone thinks. I want to hear all your opinion. Which expression toggle is best? Vampire fuckboy or horny Joker? Okay. I swear to you, I'm gonna tell my model mama. I'm gonna ask her. Everyone, go vote. Tell me which one is better. Right now, Vampire Fuckboy is winning. This guy is winning. Oh yeah, Silas's innocent birdcage. Is that not enough? Okay, I'm a little disappointed no one is vote. Oh wait, you know what? No, someone did vote for horny Joker. Thank you. Class, culture, I see it. But no matter what, so I'm gonna get either one of these done. But no matter what, I want an extra toggle with this face. With this face. Whenever I'm reading lore that I don't understand, this face is gonna pop up and I'm gonna be like, what? Vampires are part of the Monster Club, so the choice is obvious. I mean, to be fair, you are kind of right. Vampire fuckboy is winning 80%. Poor horny Joker. No one is rooting for him, sadly. Okay. I do feel bad for my model mama, though. She keeps being like, when are you gonna debut? She's probably wondering why. I told her I would debut in November. 4 months later. Still have not debuted. And then, in February, comes back to her. I'll be like, can you add a few facial toggles? I'm willing to pay. Will you play more of that vampire game? I would love to. But it's not out yet. It's not out yet. Right now, it's still in demo. So if you guys want to try it out, you should try it. You can download it for free on Steam. But I heard... I saw one of the comments. They said that they haven't decided how much the game would cost. And they are asking... Excuse me. How much people are willing to pay for it. And I guess depending on the funding, then the game would be longer. But I have to say, the building aspect of the game, the whole room decorating part is so in-depth. It's crazy. Like crazy. There's so much customization that I don't know. I'm just very impressed. Okay, ending poll. Ending poll. Vampire fuckboy it is. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. This is what I'm getting for. Okay, I know now what to tell them. That will be it. Anyway, yeah, this is the game I want to play on stream. But if I stream this game, it'll most likely be on Twitch. Look at that! They turned into a person! And you know what? People were talking about how this Ditto basically lost their trainer. That's why. That's why they woke up in this area. And they're like looking around for the trainer, and then they see the Pokédex here. Look, the Pokédex is all ruined. Everyone is saying the trainer died. The trainer D-worded. And it's been years. And then now that I think about it, that's just really sad. For a chill game, this is really sad. So then it transformed into its owner to go look for it. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? That's so sad. And also, is it just me? But is this a grave? Is that not a grave? Do you think? It looks like a grave. What if the person's body is right there and it went out into the world to look for them? So sad.
This land is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto. It looks like a human. And what's that in the grass? Oh.
Finally attach your Caleb Apple phone charm into your case. Ooh. Oh, that's so cute, Gray. I'm glad. I have an Apple charm, but it's way too chunky. Way too chunky. So the Pokédex still functioning after all those years? What battery? Solar or Nokia? I like how Nokia is part of the choices there.
Well, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
A grim conclusion based on a cute intro. This is what love and depression has done to us, guys. It's basically Animal Crossing.
Looks like Ditto's got an
mixed
idea.
with Minecraft, mixed with Pokemon. That's literally what this game is. It's so cute!
By
Look at
learning
that!
this move, you can make grass grow.
That's so cute!
Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the
Charmander!
Pokemon.
At first I was like, what benefit could Charmander bring? And then I realized, oh wait, yeah, no, they need fire to cook. Oh, did they have anything for Lunar New Year? I didn't know that. I haven't touched my Animal Crossing in forever. I'm actually scared to go back in. I'm so scared to go back in. Once I see all the stuff I neglected, I'll be like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to go back.
Collect rocks and wood to build with.
Look at that. It's building. And it's not just you building. The Pokemon there help you build stuff too.
And grow delicious crops.
Look at that. This is cute.
Build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here.
And that is very Minecraft, I think. But there's another game that does this people are talking about, like Dragon Quest, but I've never played it. It's so cute.
No need to rush, though.
There is one thing, though. One of the reasons I want to play this is because, guess what? Pokopia
Pokemon
is co-op. See? There's a ditto here. There's a ditto there. You can play with your community. I mean, I guess if you buy the game. Not that I'm asking you guys to buy the game, okay? Wait, co-op. Let me see.
Do y'all want to hear something absolutely wild?
No, I don't. It does have the Animal Crossing aesthetics. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I thought it was really interesting. I like how your abilities sort of affect the environment around you, along with uncovering different types of Pokemon. Wait, I wanted to show the co-op part is here. See, you can play with your friends, you can build things, there are emotes, look at that. But then I don't know if there's a cap for how many people can play. Although I might be a little too ambitious because I still want to play Where Wind Meets with everyone. And I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. I mean, we can do it now, maybe. If you don't mind my model not showing up. Wow, look at that. It's so cute. You can place things together. You can farm things together. I like the farming aspect where you can farm together. See? It's so cute. You can farm together. Isn't that adorable? Okay, thank you, Nintendo Life, for showing me. But yeah, I thought that was really cute. You got a very self-indulgent AU with one of your other love and depression friends. Who main Zav and Zane. It's a next-gen AU with all the boys with their own children. Aww. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you gave names to the kids? That's adorable. But can I say, like, personally, although I find everyone's fan art for kids, like, you know, like the Papa Zane or Silas being an absolute daddy's girl. Oh, no. Silas's daughter being a daddy's girl. Like, Silas would treat his kids as his daughter, like, as a princess. I find them cute, but it's not any headcanon I would ever think of. I don't know why. It's weird, though, because I know it's like a fantasy Yume ship, but for some reason, even in my head, I don't like thinking about them having kids. I'm just like, oh no, all the stress of having kids. That's all that ever pops up in my head. Oh yeah, what are the names? Go ahead. Share. I would love to hear. I feel like the one person who would definitely have a lot of kids would be Caleb. No, maybe not Caleb. But this is assuming that they are free from all the danger and all the strife, all the pain. Like when that is all done, I do think Caleb might be open to having a lot of kids. I don't know why. And I find that's only possible because Caleb would be the type that would be a very present husband. That's one of the reasons I cannot handle marriage. Because I've seen it happen. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my friends. And of course, their husbands, I also treat them as my good friends. But I see it happen all the time. It's always the women taking up a lot of the childbearing side. And I don't know, it's like really instilled in their DNA where they just so as a matter of factly make sure the women do more. But then they'll say, I'm working, I'm tired. And I'm like, your wife is working too. Is she not tired? You know? Because of that, I cannot do that. That would be a #1 deal breaker. So I feel like Caleb would be the type that would very, very easily take on a good portion of the family duties. And that's why I feel like he would be, or at least I feel like MC would be okay to have multiple children with him. I don't know. They're all sons because they would... This is under the guise of exam stress. He'd want the family that he and MC didn't have. Yeah, you know? And I wonder maybe being like... What do you call them? Experiments? Maybe that's why they've been around so many children and they've seen so much pain those children have. Maybe somehow in their mind, subconsciously, they would bring about more children in their house and try to give them a happier life. I don't know. You don't think you would let boyfriend take up majority of the upbringing of your kids because of the dumb shit he would teach them? That's another thing. That's another thing. They call it weaponized incompetence. Saying like, I don't do the dishes because you don't like how I do it. I don't do the laundry because you don't like how I do it. I don't prepare the kids' stuff before they go to school because I don't know what to add in. Like, okay, fine. Everyone has different standards of cleanliness. But that's why you learn? And if your wife tells you how to do it, then at least she's telling you what the standard is. It's not her fault you don't know how to do things properly, you know? But then they're like, oh, but it's because what you consider proper is not what we consider proper. Well, I'm sorry that we like living in a cleaner house. I don't know what to say. It's so frustrating. So this is the only thing, this is what always pops up in my head when it comes to like marriage talks. And then that's why I don't think I could ever be in a marriage, maybe. But because of how they make the love interests like such loving people, especially how they treat you when you have your period, they're so open-minded, so understanding. That's why it's so easy to picture a marriage with the love interest and MC. But I also think that money plays a huge part into it. They're all fucking rich. You know? They're all rich. Whoever says money can't buy you happiness clearly did not have money to begin with. Like, okay, you can call me someone who only values money, but like, I don't know, I feel like it's just being realistic, you know? Oh, Caleb would be Jaden. Xavier, I don't know how to pronounce this. Ritis? That's a cute name though. Haruko. Ezekiel is a what's the word? Is it a German name? No, it's a different name. Zaid or Zadi? Ritis and Ezekiel are your friends' courtesy. Aw, that's cute. You remember seeing YouTube shorts about how each LI reacts if their kid comes back with a bad grade? Oh, that's the thing. I feel like they would know how to parent them properly. Although I will be honest, sometimes I see some fan art where they show how soft-hearted the men are, but I feel like, is it weird? Like the Asian in me is like, yo, that's like too soft parenting. You're gonna make your kids into brats and burdens of society. That's all I think about. Like, the first few seconds I'll be like, "Aw," but then the next minute I'll be like, "That's bad parenting." you know? Is it so bad? That's what I think immediately. To be honest, all the allies could be family. Oh, I bet they would all want to be family men, Ada. I bet for sure. You want to bet the first thing they think about when all things is settled, they'll be like, "I want to put a baby in her." Probably. I don't know. Caleb would be the one who would like a loud family. Oh, yeah, that is true. My friend sadly said, "I traumatized Jaden behind your back." Why? What? Gave him a robotic arm? What the heck? What happened? Allies would be able to work out the family aspects easily, especially when they notice all the little things. I do think so. But there's this thing, right? And I see this happen a lot when I used to do tutoring when I was a lot younger. I noticed parents, a lot of parents, they parent by, what's the word? They parent with guilt. You know what I mean? They're so stuck up on the idea where like, I won't do what my mom won't do, or I'm not able to spend too much time with them, so they literally just give in to a lot of their whims, that kind of thing. I wonder if the allies would do that sometimes because of all the trauma they go through. I feel like it would only be natural they would want to shower their child with everything they can provide without thinking about being spoiled. If anything, sometimes I feel like Silas would be like, yeah, she's spoiled, so what? You know? But then if I were the wife of Silas and he's spoiling our child, I would be so frustrated. You know? I'd be like, Silas, stop! Money can rent you happiness. I can rent a maid. Money can absolutely buy happiness. See? I agree. Money can give me more time to invest in my happiness. Does that make sense? It can help facilitate my happiness then. Probably the likes of pampered dads be Raphael, Xavier. Oh, I do think Raphael would pamper their kid, especially if it's a little girl. Oh, he's gonna pamper the hell out of her. Xavier teaching a kid how to cook. Goodbye, house. Goodbye, house. But you know what? Xavier's inability to cook sometimes confuses me. He bakes well. He can bake fine. But he can't cook? Or was it the other way around? I can't remember. He baked, because I remember he baked really delicious tarts for MC once. And MC was like, how did you do this? It was so good. And yet, in other cards, for some reason, when it comes to cooking in general, he's an absolute airhead. So his ability sometimes confuses me. Ezekiel was made because of the fact that both names are of mostly deity origins. Oh, I didn't know Ezekiel had deity origins. That's new. That's new. Our culture does that a lot. Guilt. They guilt you into doing things, and then they guilt themselves. That's true. It's interesting how out of all the LIs, Zane is the one with the most healthy family dynamics. And he is also, I feel, the most... I don't know. I cannot really say stable. Because at some point, he's also like a flight risk, you know? He does something and he'd be like, it's all my fault, and runs away. I'll be like, God damn it, Zane. Do I have to tie you to the bed? Right? Oh, Ritus. East Star? Baltic. Yo, you put a lot of thought in these names. Even the meaning is there. That's really cool. I did not know Ritus means East Star, though, in Baltic or Lithuanian or origins. Wow, there's so many things. I'm learning so much today. What is Baltic? Let me just take a look. Baltic. French? Oh, Scottish. Nope. Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Oh, it's in the Europe. It's in Europe. Okay. The eastern shores of... Oh, see? The world is so wide. There's so many parts of the world I do not know yet. Is Xavi's cooking weaponized incompetence so they go out to eat more often? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Like, you know how if you say weaponized incompetence, they're gonna say like, how dare you insinuate that Xavier would weaponize anything? I'm like, bro, have you not seen how he's like, oh, I can't do it. Can you do it for me? And then they get closer together. Like, 100% maybe. Maybe. Zayn is Asian's approved son-in-law? Kinda, yeah. He has the makings of a very highly sought-after son-in-law. 1, he's into medicine. 2, he's extremely tall. 3, he has a very sound family background. And 4, he's rich. Your parents will be like, whatever you do, whenever you guys sleep together, make sure you poke holes into that condom. They're gonna ask you to put a needle through the condoms and baby trap him. I don't know. If they met anyone as perfect as Zayn in real life, oh my god, you bet your ass your family is gonna make sure. Oh god. Raphael's name is also derivative of Raphael. Oh. I know Raphael is like an angel of some sort, which is why there's a lot of theories about Raphael originally having wings. Not to mention if he was a siren. Sirens did have like wings in some parts of myth. But yeah, I know, and depending on where you get the myth from, either Greek or what's the other one? Celtic, I think, maybe, I'm not sure. Sirens can either be of the sea or of the skies, so. But you know what, Gray? It's nice that you have friends to like create all these headcanons with. It's always nice to have someone to chat with about your interests. Poland is a Baltic country. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, I'm learning things. Why does the word Baltic sound so cool? You guys sound like mythological citizens from a magical country, Baltic. Look at the runes on this tome. They are the makings of Baltic origins. Whisper thy name, and thou shalt appear in front of the Baltic king. That kind of thing. I don't know why. It really sounds like cool, magically. Raphael. Yeah. Raphael is one of the archangels. Exactly. Funny thing. Apparently, my sister says her friend plays Love in Deepspace. And she says, so because her friend doesn't really have anyone to talk about Love in Deepspace with, my sister started playing it. So then I was thinking like, should I make a video of introducing Love in Deepspace to you? My sister has already reached level 30, by the way. She reached level 30. She's stuck now. She has to grind in order to read the rest of the story. And I did tell her, I told her, whatever you do, even if it is available to you, do not skip the chapters. Do not, by any means, skip the chapters. And she knows that, thankfully, so she's not. So she's trying to grind. But then, you know, her idea does make some sense to me, because I do realize most of us, especially for players who have played otome games before, we go into these otome games thinking like, yeah, I want to romance them immediately. But my sister got like whiplash. She's like, I just met the guy. We barely said hi. Why is he calling me honey in the cafe? Why is he telling me he'll always be by my side? I barely know him. I'm like, okay. You know, there is some sense in that. I do get that. I do get that. She wants to build a more stable progression of being friends first and then dating. And then I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that's not here. Although I have to agree with her though. There is a disconnect because in the main story, you're not exactly dating yet, but because of how you earn affinity, the way they react to you is as if you've been dating already for, I don't know, for months. And I have to agree with her. There is a disconnect. But maybe it's because we go into this game feeling like, oh, I can't wait to romance him. I can't wait to be all lovey-dovey with him. We don't really see it as a problem. But for my sister who wants continuity, you know, like a slow progress, it was a bit jarring for her. And I was like, sorry. I'm sorry. That's the otome is literally them yearning. That's true. That's another thing. Like, I did want to tell her that there's a reason that they're very clingy and they're very they shower you with so much affection is because of all the years and timeline and universes that they've come across. They've loved you and you've loved them before, and they've never forgotten that. So it's must have been very difficult for them to like hold back what comes so naturally to them because they've dated you for their whole life, right? But then I was like, I'm just gonna ruin the story for her if I do that, so I didn't say anything. But yeah, I thought, you know, do you want to make a video about you playing the game? Because she's already telling me like, I'm trying the senior hunter contest. They keep telling me I need to increase my cards. And oh, she told me the most painful thing yesterday. She was using her diamonds to pull on the standard banner. I was like, no! No! Especially as an early game player, imagine all those diamonds you can earn. That really hurt my heart. So I told her not to do that. But then she said, yeah, I know. But I'm so impatient. I'm like, no, that's bad. But then it did open my eyes to realizing this game is not very new player friendly. It's not, because all the cards that were supposedly them getting to know each other or having moments with each other, all those cards are gone now, you know? Like the workout cards, the sweet cards, their first kiss cards, those are all gone. Now the cards that she can pull for are all like heavy making out, heavy petting, heavy humping. You can imagine how jarring it is for her, where she's like, I just met you 5 minutes ago. Why are you humping me? So yeah, she did make a good point. She made a very good point. I was like, I do hope Info does fix the ability or the chances on the rerun. They should honestly just have a separate event page where, let's say, 3 different old cards are there for a period of time, and then people can do it like Precise Wish and pick the card they want to get. You know, they should have that every... And then it resets every other month, I guess. But the idea of a limited banner, the value, I guess, drops if that happens. It's fun to watch friends who never played traditional video games figure out things that come naturally to us who have played since childhood. Is it fun or frustrating, Ada? Is it fun or frustrating? The whiplash of just meeting the guys in MS and going straight into the spicy audios. Exactly! That is so weird! Imagine... Silas just shot himself in front of me 2 minutes ago. Why is he breathing heavily in my ear in this audio play? Why is he breathing so heavily? Why does it sound like he's humping me? What's going on? If YouTube of the earlier cards didn't exist, you would have stopped. Oh, see, I did advise her if she wants a more continuous experience, like linear as it can get. I told her to check out the cards on YouTube, but then again, I'd have to make a timeline of which cards to watch first. And I realized, shit, how do people find like a proper sequence of reading the cards? Like, you have to search online, like you have to spend a lot of effort. And I'm like, god damn. So I did think about making a YouTube playlist where everything is linear, like this card first, and then this card, and this card, and this card. But if you check my YouTube channel, I have so many playlists. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of playlists there. When are we gonna see Swordmaster Xavier and Lord Zane? I'm sorry, Gray. I'm probably not playing it today. I know I said I'd stream today to play it, but I think this just ended up being a chat with me stream. I'm gonna change the thumbnail later. I need to redo my settings, which is why I said I might pop up after the stream ends again to just check. So pretend you don't see me. I need to do a checking stream. If they can put miss out cards in Chocolate or Galaxy Explorer, you would be fine. Man, I don't see them doing it for Chocolate. It's too much of an easy access. And then I can imagine older players who got the card using cash, they would feel very upset about it. It's very hard to please everyone. You know? The people who paid for the card, they would feel wronged. But then the people who do not even get the chance to pull for the card, they would feel wrong. It's really hard to balance. So I can see why Infold would rather make sure that you do not feel you wasted money spent on the card. So Caleb just exploded and now he's asking you who's the colonel. That is true. That is so true. Actually, you know what? My sister says, can I be honest? I laughed so hard when the explosion happened. I'm like, what? What do you mean? She's like, I don't know. He just said bye, close the door, and then boom. I was like, you are so cold-hearted. How could you be so awful? I was bawling my eyes out. I was like, that took a super dark turn. So then I realized, yeah, my sister does not exactly have the mindset of like, I'm gonna romance this guys when playing the game. She's more like an observer and she wants a natural progression. I'm like, I think you want a dating simulation, not necessarily an otome game. The bond cards and then probably earlier banners because those are very sweet, date oriented. Yeah, so I told her try to go through all the 4-star cards. 4-star cards first, actually, then reading the 5-star, because then it's too jarring. But then again, because she's a new player, she doesn't have all the 4-star cards and she has to keep pulling on the general banner. So I told her like it's gonna be a slow progress. You will be able to farm the blue tickets, so don't use your diamonds. But she's like, I'm too impatient. You go through their Instagram posts and see the order of release. That's an option, but I don't know. It's, yeah, like you said, it is a lot of work. And I don't know, for new players, right? You would put that effort because you like the game. You've invested in the game. So you would want to do that research. But for new players, I don't think they would spend that effort just to try and play the game in correct order, especially if they don't really know much about the game. So, oh, right, Lavender. That's true. I should tell her about Lavender's YouTube so she can watch it there. Game company would focus on profits first. Yeah, it's a game company. They want to earn money. Of course they want to do that. So I can understand that at the very least. How can she say that? Yeah. I was like, you're so cold-hearted. Infold really should start adding some of the very first cards to the standard banner. I would agree, but then how many OG players would get really upset over that? Can you imagine? Especially because these were the first limited banner. I think the very first limited banner they ever released was Xavier's... what's it called? Heart something? Do you guys know which one? The one where he was bandaged up. Dum 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 dum. It's not Veiled Whisper. What was the very first Xavier card? Heartstring Symphony, yeah, that one. That was the very first limited card to come out. And you can imagine the people that went nuts pulling for that banner. Because, you know, gacha is gacha, it's limited, right? Of course, if they've played the previous game, they would know there might be reruns, but then again, it would be like what? In the next 2 years, 3 years, or maybe even once a year. They would pull for it. And then when you finally when the company finally says, oh, it's available in standard banner, I feel like a lot of people would be upset. I would not be upset. If anything, I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's a good thing. But maybe it's because, but just remember, my feelings might be different because I have free-to-play accounts. I didn't really spend a lot of money compared to a lot of people who only have one account. So I would be like, hey, great. Good for you. But I will say it will affect my eagerness to pull for future cards. Because then I'll be like, I'll just wait for the rerun. I'll just wait for the rerun. And then they would probably lose profit from that. Because you cannot blame them. They are preying on your FOMO. But that's what all gacha does. You can't say Info is the only one that does it. Every single gacha preys on FOMO. That is the system. That is the plan when it comes to gacha. It's just whether or not you have the willpower to like not pull for it. Why not check from Lad's YouTube video and say, yeah, that works. It's just that like scrolling and then checking and then like 對翻個過程. How do you say 對翻? Referencing. Is it referencing right? Yeah, referencing which one came first can be very, very jarring. It just takes a lot of work, I think. I think you have the link to an accurate Raphael and Caleb timeline. Oh, yeah. Send it to me. But I don't know if she has a favorite yet. Actually, no. She likes Xavier right now the most. She likes how he's very gentle and kind. She hates Raphael's guts. And this is mostly because of the crane. She's like, I want to do it myself. He keeps taking it from me. And you know what? I have this headcanon. I don't think I've shared it with you guys. I have the headcanon that the reason why Raphael is so reluctant to let you do the crane game at the very beginning, because right now he doesn't steal chances from me as much. Like 1 time out of 10 he would try, but compared to before, he doesn't anymore. He lets me go. But for my sister, she says, he keeps trying to do it and he never lets me try. My headcanon is because Raphael finally got his hands on you, finally made a connection. He is so desperate to impress you. He's so desperate to impress you. That's why he says, I'll do it. I can do it. And I find that hilarious. That's why. So she was talking about each of the LA and she's like, oh, I really like Xavier, but I hate Raphael. I hate his guts. And I was like laughing so hard. It's so funny. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Ultimate games are fun when you have a goal. Like, I'm like, that one is us. Yes, that is true. That is true. I think the mindset you have to playing a game really changes the experience. That's for sure. And I guess my sister was never one to play otome games. At least not one like the Chinese otome games. Because to be fair, I was introduced to otome games because of Japanese games, like the really old ones. And over there, the reason why there's so many choices and different endings and why the MC felt a little bland was because the self-insert was intentional. But for Love and Deepspace, I mean, self-insert is fine, but cannot forget that MC is also her own character. So you can make MC in your image and you can imagine that MC is you, but the choices made are not yours in the end. It's all MC's choice. Her character is too fleshed out to be a self-insert. But she can be in your image, that's for sure. And I guess that's why my sister was like, what about the choices? I don't have any choices. I told her, like, yeah, you have no choice. You cannot say you're only dating this one guy because they are all dating you depending on which timeline you want to follow and which timeline is canon to you. But you can read them all. And I think that's not a very common route in otome. You don't need them to give the old cards away. You just need the reruns to not be so much more expensive. Yeah. If only the reruns weren't so expensive. The packs you can buy, at the very least, they could just do the same packs. I don't know why it has to be so expensive. But I think their idea is, in order to elevate its status as limited, even obtaining it again as a rerun, they want it to be difficult in order to give you more incentive to pull when it first released. As a company, I get it. As a player, it sucks. You know, it just sucks. Because in the end, they're not forcing you to do it. It's still choice, but it is really sucky. Because for some players, they weren't around when the card was released, so it's not exactly a choice for them, especially if they want to collect, so. Tally the timeline. Oh, should we do that? Should we have a stream where we're all like, we'll make a giant timeline? Is there a online, I don't know, like a share board where we can like create little bubbles and connect the dots? That'll be fun to do, I think. I personally think it would be fun to do. Hi, Renee! Hello! You'll see if you can find accurate ones for all the guys. Oh, thank you, Jelly! Thank you. I'll tell my sister. She'll be very happy. You feel like skimming the claw machine? Skimming the claw machine? You'll play with Raphael so that he does all the work. Do you mean skipping? I feel like compared to the kitty cards, I like the claw machine though. Like, I would actively play it even though I've done it. But maybe because I have 4 accounts, I pretty much am playing it again and again. That makes sense. If that's true, that's hilarious. Raph and Claw Machine is so infuriating. Think about it. How will his evil help? All he'll do is burn the plushies. You feel like your personality is similar to MC who interacts with Raphael? You see, that's great. If you feel like she's similar to you, that's even better. But of course, everyone is different. They can't feel that way. So, I don't know. Every time I see someone say like, oh, I hate MC. She's so stupid. Why'd she do this? I'll be like, bro, because MC's not you. But I know even for the Chinese girlies, you cannot really say like MC's not you. Because of course the intention of the game is to date the boys, right? MC is technically you. But personally, I just feel the self-insert possibility is very low. I can't self-insert. But then again, when I used to play the old Japanese games, I guess I never really fully self-inserted. I would make choices I want, yeah. But then after making the choices I want, I'd go through the walkthrough and be like, which choice is the best so I can 100% heart this guy, you know? So I feel like I never really fully self-inserted in the end. She is the interactions. It's not story-driven and you can feel the affection for you rather than MC. Oh, in the cafe, yeah. Because of the first-person aspect, it does feel like it's more directed to you. That's true, yeah. For Claw Machine, if it is a new plush, you try to get it. And if it's repeated, I let them get it. Aww. The fact you have so much trust that they would let you switch. I feel like once I let Raphael do it, it's so hard to switch back. Which is why every time I play with Raphael, it's like, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it. That's true, Raphael does add more turns, and that is kind of useful. You do get more, which is nice. I still cannot figure out what what Xavier does. What does lighting up the plushie actually do? Do you guys know? Am I missing something? Do the plushies become extra easy to catch if they're lit up? What actually happens? I don't understand. Psychologically understand what kind of person who interacts with each ally will be like. So it's similar, but of course MC can't be the same as us. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Sometimes she makes decisions that all of us would be like, oh, that's understandable. But when she makes decisions that we cannot understand, and then you'll be like, why would she do this? Yeah, I can see that. But most of the time, it's when they slander MC that I'm like, what? Why? Do you have to do that? You're technically slandering yourself if you self-insert that much. You think of MC as that little voice in your head that gives into the impulse. Yo, MC in Silas's card, she is so me. She's like, he's so handsome. You marry me. I'll be like, girl, I have never felt more in tune with you than I have at this very moment. I mean, to be fair, she would be braver than me at least. If I see a really handsome guy, oh, goodbye. I run away. You see the dust that just passed you? Yeah, that is my dust trail of me running away in the other direction. You never self-insert either. It's just an OC that you can act through if need be. Yeah, I feel like that's how it is, really. But then they get their own personality for your enjoyment. Yeah, I do feel that way. At least they made the MC likable, is what I really like. But I do feel a little bit worried. You know, the Throne of Arrows card? I've always wanted to see what would happen if MC was like a little bit on the evil side. Well, not necessarily evil, but like selfish, opportunistic, maybe even greedy. That's why a little tyrannical. But I didn't like how they wrote her. They wrote her very blandly in that card, if you ask me, in that banner series. Apart from the one with Xavier, I actually feel like the one with Xavier was the most natural. But then again, her more tyrannical side wasn't very obvious either. Oh, hi Rain! Hi Rainy! We're just chatting. I'll change the thumbnail. I'll change the thumbnail. I need to have a just chat with me thumbnail. I don't know if I have one. I'll have to make one later. Wait, what am I reading? Oh, okay. Out of topic for the life of me, I can't remember that one game where the MC dated 5 or 6 butlers who are secretly I know this one! I know this one! I know this one! 1 second! I'll search it! I know this one! Otome! Is it something with the black cat, right? There was a black cat? Crap, how do you search for this? Otome game. Otome game, demon, butlers who are demons. Is it Demon B Butler? I don't think it's this one though. That's not the one I was thinking. It's an older one, older than this. Crap, I can't find it. If anyone can find it, let me know. Otome. Seduce me. Excuse me. No, this is not the one I was thinking of. Maybe we were thinking of different ones. Demon Butler with black cat. Ah, yeah, this one. Devil Butler with black cat. This one. This is the one I was thinking of. Oh, you're thinking of Seduce Me? Okay, yeah, we were thinking of different games. Sorry. Above all, you love that they didn't make MC a damsel in distress. She doesn't need the allies to survive. I do like that, yeah. And I know it can get kind of corny when it's like, oh, girl bossing, oh, girl bossing. But MC has her own weakness. If anything, she's really bad at asking for help. And the fact that she's trying to work through it and being more honest with her feelings, that's very relatable if you ask me. Hi, Rainy. Today was supposed to be a Xavier and Zane card reading day, but I'm lagging. So I need to do some resetting on my OBS, but I can't do it now. So I was thinking just chat and chill with everyone, and then I'll do it again later. So guys, if you see me popping up streaming again, remember, look away. Look away. You do not see me. It's not true. It's a figment of your imagination. As someone who shies away from their more selfish side, you do enjoy when the game lets MC play into that side of her. Yeah, I do think it's like that too. Letting me live vicariously through her action. Exactly. That's why when MC was so open about saying Silas was handsome and then she wanted to marry him, I'd be like, that's great. It's great. That's nice. That's so good. You're intrigued now? Tomoko, is it the Devil Butler with Black Cat? I actually have this other otome game on Steam. Wait 1 second. Do I have Steam open? I do. It's called... Where is it? I remember getting it because I've wanted to play it for so long, but I never got around to it. It's called My Vow to My Liege. Have you guys heard of that? Let me type it in chat so you can search it yourself. Chat, where are you? Here. My Vow to My Liege. This one. I want to play this. I remember seeing it for the longest time, like years ago. Maybe not years ago, but like definitely a few years ago. And I really wanted to play it, but I never bought it. And then finally it was on sale, so I bought it, but I never played it. So I do want to play that one. You've heard of it? Perfect. Is it good? I've seen good reviews. Yeah, there's so many new ones. Ah, there's so many. Hi, lady. Welcome. Sorry, this is just a chill chatting stream. Hi, Boba. It's been a while. Welcome back. Sorry, I was supposed to play Zane and Xavier's card today, but yeah, I'm gonna have to reconfigure some settings. So this ended up being a yap with me session. Apologies. Who is this beautiful long-haired man? You know this art style? This art style is very similar to the very old Date Me simulations. Otome games is very similar. The Date Me series. Is it called? Or the Ikemen series? 1 second. Ikemen. Well, not Ikemen, but I'm pretty sure it's the Date Me series. Crap. I forgot. Is it called Date Me? Ah, damn. I don't know what the series is called. But there was another series of otome games that they were like grouped together as Date Me series, and it was similar to that. That's like me with Buster Fellows. How's it going in Hong Kong? Chill, chill. The weather is kind of confusing. It's actually 21 degrees right now, but my room is a bit chilly. Like, I have a blanket on. It's so confusing. And yet, we still turned on the AC last night. Yeah, the Ikemen series is good too. I tried playing Ikemen villains, but some parts of it was a little too disturbing for me. It triggered me a little bit, so I had to stop. I forgot. It was even the guy that I liked the most. 1 second. He was so sadistic, though. Who is it? I realized I didn't have the stomach for it, even though like reading it is fine, but then because it was like directed at me a little bit, and then I was slightly triggered. Meet the allies. Who is it? The dark-haired one. I really liked his character. He had a very Kyoya from High School Musical, Oran High School Host Club. He had a very Kyoya vibe, and I love Kyoya. Crap, where is it? What's his name? How come it's so hard to find? Okay, ikemen, villains, allies. Alphonse, there you go, Alphonse. Yeah, that guy. I really liked him. But his side story was like, oh shit, okay, maybe I can't do it. Shall we date? Thank you, Vice. That's the one. Shall we date? Oh my god, yes. Oh god, thank you. I forgot. Yeah, it's 40% off now on Steam, so if you guys are interested, go get it. Your temp is back to -5 and you're sweating? You'd be sweating buckets once you come here. 21. You've only played Ikemen. I love Ikemen Vampires. That one I really like. But I haven't really played Ikemen Prince. I tried. I think I got bored. Ikeville stuff always ends up on your page. Yeah. Tried playing Ikemen, but it's hard to play and it doesn't feel good for free to play. Yeah. See, that is the type of otome gacha that I'm used to. They're really... like, you can't even progress the story sometimes unless you have this certain outfit. So you have to really grind. Then you get the proper charm points to progress the story. But on lads, it's like, here, story, read. No cap. The only cap is just a level cap, which is easy to overcome. If anything, they're just trying to make sure you don't finish everything in one go. Oh, Amnesia does have really beautiful art style. I agree. They do have beautiful art style. Kyoya, your beloved. 39 degrees Fahrenheit. I am Hong Kong girly. I only know Celsius, degrees Celsius. What is Fahrenheit? Kyoya girlies, Zane girlies too? That's weird though. Like, I like Kyoya, but I can't really say all the characters that I like have the same personality. Yeah. So, like, for example, in Cardcaptor Sakura, I really loved Yue. In Inuyasha, I love Sesshomaru. In Naruto, my favorite was Kakashi. But then again, it feels like everyone liked Kakashi. In Bleach, I loved... crap, I feel bad. I don't remember his name. Oh yeah, I used to be crazy about him. Hitsugaya. Yeah, I really loved Hitsugaya. And then... what else? I can't think of any other anime. Kakashi was such a troll. That's one of the reasons why I liked him a lot. Who else can I think of? But yeah, Oran High School Host Club, I really love Kyoya. But I can't really say they all had the same personality. They're all kind of different. Some of them are a little bit on the stoic side, but then some of them are absolute trolls. So it's really hard to say. Oh, Hakuoki was nice. Oh my god, I loved Hakuoki. That one was really good. I don't think I've ever finished it though. I was always stuck in one area, I can't remember. But then when I played Hakuoki, I was really young. So maybe I didn't understand the mechanics. Because I remember you had to eat something to gain stamina or increase charm, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't really understand the system. I was just like, tap, 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 read, read, read. I was too young. Summer has reached 50 degrees. Boba, oh my god, are you guys surviving? Wait, 50 degrees Celsius? Are you sure? Are the cities melting? Is anything on fire? What? Oh my god, are you okay, Boba? I would never leave my bathtub if that were the case. Not that I have one, but I would constantly be under a shower head. Holy shit. You like Kyoya, but you switched to Mori Senpai? Mori Senpai is cute too. Honey Senpai and Mori Senpai was a really cute mix-up. Especially when you realize Honey Senpai was the first one out of all of them to get a girlfriend. I think Honey Senpai was the first one to get married, wasn't it? It was so weird. So funny. And then the person he fell for ended up being one of the goth girls. It was so funny. But it was also so cute. It was so cute. Not to mention how I didn't realize Honey Senpai had such riz, yo, because he was so honest with his feelings. So the way he rizzed her, I was like, girl, you lucky. You like Tamaki, but you're a Zane girly. Yeah, see, Tamaki is so different from Zane, and yet you fell more for Zane. Fushigi Yugi, I like Hotohori. Hotohori and yeah, mostly Hotohori. I really liked Hotohori. And what's his name? Was it Chiaki? Chiki? Cha something. Wait, 1 second. The one, the monk. Fushigi Yugi. The monk character. Chichiri. Yeah, I also really like Chichiri. I thought Chichiri's character was so mysterious that I read a lot of fanfics. I read a lot of AO3. That was like, yeah, Chichiri. Oh gosh, Boba, you really aren't joking. Stay in the showers. Oh god, don't leave. I don't know how you're surviving. I would not be able to survive that. All this otome talk making you kind of tempted to play through Mystic Messenger again. Mystic Messenger. I will say though, after playing Lads, my tolerance for stationary sprites has lowered significantly. I have to say, Lads has ruined me. I need to know that the game is really good story-wise in order for me to continue, because now my brain is like a child that it has to be constantly entertained. They have to move now, or else I cannot focus. That's one thing. Lads has ruined me, I have to say. Hotori, you cried? Oh my god, no, don't remind me. No, I cried so much. And then when they reappeared again to help her, oh my god, no, stop, I'm gonna cry again. No. Oh, bye, Booba, bye. Have fun. Yeah, the scheduling for Mystic Messenger is insane. Sleepless nights is all I can say. And I was in college at the time, I think. No. Yeah, I was in college. I was attending college. And you can imagine, because for me, it was a mixture of World of Warcraft and Mystic Messenger. Those were the two things that dominated or consumed my every waking hour. Mystic Messenger and World of Warcraft. I would miss so many classes because of these two games. I was not a good student. You're starting a new Mystic Messenger game tonight? Damn! You're pretty new to it. Oh, okay. Oh, you enjoy. The pining for what's her name? The one who died? Crap, what's her name? I need to check. Mystic Messenger. Rika, yeah, Rika. You know, quote unquote died. That was It's really toxic though, if you think about it. But then when I played it at the time, I was like, oh, this is so romantic. All the pining, all the angst. Oh, it hits me in the feels. But you know, as you later on, as time passed, you're like, ooh, this is so toxic. But it's so good. Jumin was your... Oh my god, Ada! We have the same main! I really love Jumin as well. I don't know, it's something about a man in a suit, okay? He was so hot. Hikaru girl from Oran High School. Oh no, Hikaru, no! I felt so much for Hikaru in the manga. I really wish they continued in the anime, because the manga was so good. I don't know why they didn't continue. But to be fair, for Haruhi to realize her feelings for Tamaki, it was very frustrating. I was like, girl! You're a straight-A student! Come on! Can you not figure it out? But then it became absolute cinema when she realized it, and she was like berating herself. She's like, I cannot believe. She like hated it, and I was like, this is so satisfying. It was so good. It was so good. I wish they come up with a second season. I mean, the anime did pretty good, didn't it? I don't know. I feel like almost everyone I've talked to who's watched anime has definitely watched Oran High School Host Club. So I don't know why they don't consider making a second season. Like, they would rake in money, especially if they made sure it was a good studio. Your taste in characters is all over the place. You're a Caleb main, but for other characters, it's just not aligned. You love Rover from Ruwa, Lee, and PGR, and Logos and Art Knights. Unfortunately, I don't play any of these games, but I know who Rover is at the very least. But yeah, those are... Rover is a very good-looking character, all I can say. They definitely designed Rover very nicely. So does that mean their characters are different from Caleb? I know Caleb is the very, like, jock, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. You like the new sprites in the newer games? They move and animated like VTubers? Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better, yeah. But I haven't played any new Otome games yet, but I'm thinking of looking for some to play on stream. It's just trying to be consistent with streaming, you know? That's the problem. First time you played Mystic Messenger was when you were in university. Luckily, WoW didn't run on your laptop at the time, or you would be... Yo, my mom played WoW. My mom played WoW. That's the only reason I could play. I got her hooked on the demo. She started an account. She paid for our monthly access. Because WoW used to have a monthly payment when it first came out. I played because of my mom. And then she would be my Smurf account. I would like give her all the stuff that I don't need anymore because she would have a hunter. I would also have a hunter. I think hunters were the easiest to play at the time, so it was easier for my mom to play. And then I would create gear and then give it to her afterwards. Apart from the ones that are bound to you, the soul-bound ones. So for those who don't play WoW, when the soul-bound items is if when you wear it, it can only belong to you. Those are the ones you cannot sell or give away. Those are like really rare and really like sought out after. But the gear that you can make from leatherworking, I would give it to my mom and she'd be like this super OP hunter, very low level. Haruhi was a typical smart but dense shoujo manga. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, she's smart when it comes to academics, but really dense when it comes to emotions. I know there are actual people that are like that too. Like, they're good with the details, the data, but when it comes to reflection, it's a little bit difficult. Don't expose me like that. Tame version of Caleb. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my mom... One of the reasons why anime was a big thing in my life was because my mom also liked watching anime. We would watch Cardcaptor Sakura together. We watch Sailor Moon or 𝓞𝓲𝓮𝓻. This is an anime I don't know if you guys know, but it was on Pearl in Hong Kong. It's called 𝓞𝓲𝓮𝓻. Direct translation would be Nurse Angel. Wait, let me see if Nurse Angel. Oh yeah, Nurse Angel Didika SOS. Oh shit. Nurse Angel Didika. They had an anime. I don't know if you guys know that one. Didika anime. Oh, bye Rainy. Have fun. Take care. Take care of yourself. Oh yeah, my mom loved watching these anime with me. Your ex introduced you to WoW and then was mad that I became a lord. What? That's so weird. Oh, is it because you would be like, actually, actually, it was not a paladin. Paladins do not. Is that why? Were you like that, Jelly? Your dad used to play WoW all the time? Damn. I do wish my dad was a bit of a gamer. He watched Bleach and Naruto with us, but he's not much of a gamer. But then again, he was too busy. I get it. He doesn't have time to game. My dad was the type to leave the house at 6 a.m. and then come back at 11 p.m. like near midnight. He had a very long... He had to do like almost 2 different jobs just to support us, so... He doesn't really have a lot of time to do his own hobbies. I think his hobby was mostly like music. My dad loved music. You've heard of Nurse Angel? I'm just glad you've heard of it, Tomoko. I feel like... Sometimes I feel like, am I too old? No one has heard of Nurse Angel. He kept saying Sylvanas was a night elf. Of course, I hit him with the, actually, she was a blood elf. But actually, Sylvanas was a blood elf, right? High elf? Right? Or human? Was she human? I can't remember. I don't remember anymore. But I remember that one quest where you found Sylvanas' sister's locket. That was one of the most magical quests ever, when they start gathering the banshees and singing. A high elf. There you go. Yeah, high elf. See, I wasn't wrong. I know. I used to be a WoW nerd. I don't remember anything anymore. Actually, part of my lore is kind of influenced by the aspects. The dragon aspects of Blizzard. Kind of similar. Kind of similar. Kind of similar. Cause your girl ain't original. When it comes to anime crushes, you have consistent likes. Oh, all of them are relatable. You know what? That just means you're consistent, Ada. That's good. The rest of us were all just inconsistent and indecisive. Your dad was a big gamer and it annoyed your mom? Oh, I guess that could happen too, because instead of helping out your mom with like the house or the kids, he ends up... I can see why that would annoy your mom. I do get it. Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, Fushigi Yugi. Okay, that one I don't know. Amumanga Dayo? Fruits Basket? Oh my god. Fruits Basket. DN Angel? Tomoko, you are an OG. You actually know DN Angel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did DN Angel ever finish? I feel like they stopped after releasing 10 chapters. I think I stopped at book 10. I don't remember them ever continuing. Did they stop? DN Angel was the best, yo, guys. It was so good, DN Angel. I don't think they had an anime. No, they did. Very short one though. But I was mostly a manga reader for DN Angel. Puella Madoka is also pretty good, but also very dark for a magical series. Your dad never had hobbies. His days off were spent watching us. Oh, he spends most of his days now enjoying our company in silence. Aww. I mean, at least you're around to be with your dad. That's the most important. I think my dad also craves having a large group around him all the time too. You're not a big gamer, you only play Sandbox and Otome? Well, that still makes you a gamer though. Everyone takes inspiration from somewhere, nothing wrong with having that for your own. I'm glad you see it that way. I do think sometimes a VTuber success can be based on how creative they are in terms of their lore. But then I get mixed signals sometimes because, you know, on Twitter, they always talk about, especially since I'm in the VTuber space, I do see a lot of people talking about what makes a successful VTuber is not about how pretty your model is or how well structured your lore is. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people, especially your audience, if they like your lore, they're going to relate to it and refer to it when it comes to jokes. And that sort of creates a continuum when it comes to interacting with like clips and whatnot. So, I don't know. I feel like it's half-half. Could be half-half. Oh, she stopped! DN Angel! I see, I really want to know how it ended. Because it had a pretty good story. A very good plot. Quite original, too. It never finished. Ah, that's so sad. It was starting to get good too. Yeah, I know. When Dark was actually falling in love for... Was it Risa or Lisa? I forgot one of the twins. The long-haired twin was really in love with Dark. And then he was starting to reciprocate. So then it was hard for Daisuke because him and his alter ego are falling in love for two different girls, and then those girls were twins. It's fun. They switch crushes. Oh my god, Kamikaze Kaito-jin. Yes, that is also a good one. Oh my god, so many cultured people in my chat. Hello. Hi, guys. All you cultured people. Such good names. I remember being very shook finding out that there was an actual canon sex scene in the manga. I was like, oh, they did it. I remember reading the manga first and then watching the anime. I was sad that they never really showed it. I was too thirsty. Who's everyone's fruits basket? Shigure? What was the seahorses? That doctor? I felt his story was so fucking sad, yo. Apart from Momiji. Momiji's story made me cry so bad. It destroyed me. It destroyed me so bad. I remember feeling like if I were inside, I would adopt Momiji. I don't care. He's mine. He's my son. I don't care anymore. Like, the story was so heartbreaking. Thinking about it is making me cry. Oh, Hattori. Yeah, I liked Hattori. Yeah, Hattori is the seahorse. Hattori's story and Momiji's story, they made me cry so bad. Lore and model is mostly marketing in the VTuber space. Yeah, that's true. I feel like that's how people remember you, if anything. So if you don't stick out, it's kind of hard to have a hold in the VTuber space. And also, it doesn't help I'm using an commercial model. Basically, you can all download this model. I'm fully blaming the Heartbeats of Blaze banner for having me and my friend make our next gen kids AU for the guys, mostly because of the fact that Knife by Enhyphen and Deja Vu by TXT were circulating for me. I haven't been keeping up to date with TXT, but then the last time I saw them on my Twitter feed on my K-pop account, I was like, damn, these boys are growing, especially Enhyphen. They used to look like babies to me. They're all growing. As long as you do it in a way that you enjoy and focus on being yourself while doing what you love, people stick around for that. I like to believe that's true, Renee. I do like to believe. At the very least, I like to think that it attracts the right crowd. You know? Sometimes I feel like a bit of a snowflake because a lot of these VTubers who are very popular, there's a lot of rage baiting, a lot of clickbaiting, and a lot of the stuff they say, it kind of made me feel like they're low-key bullies in real life sometimes. But yet they do have the bigger crowds, which is really... I guess it makes sense because like a lot of the bullies tend to be like very social people. But yeah, sometimes I feel like maybe I'm just not cut out for VTubing or just online presence for that matter. Dr. Hattori. Yes, Hattori. I like Hattori. Maybe if you debuted... Bullying! Jelly's bullying me! She's bullying me! If I debuted... Okay, look. I am this close to just debuting not caring about my slides, you know? I'm very close to be like, hi guys, this is me. Let's get on with it. Because I'm getting mixed signals. Everyone is saying if I don't debut properly, I would regret it. And sometimes I feel like I might. So putting things together is really hard, especially since I'm so picky with the things I want, you know? So picky. Ooh, Chobits! I love Chobits. Although it's very... There's a lot of Chobits can be a little controversial, you know? But I did love Chobits. To be fair, I love a lot of Clamp works. I love Clamp. Although they had a lot of questionable themes inside. I did love Clamp. You've had a thing for Subaru? Subaru? Who is Subaru again? I can't remember. Name sounds familiar. I can't remember. You also watched Ayashi no Seres once? Ooh, I never stuck to Ayashi no Seres. I remember reading it. But yeah, basically any of Yu Watase's work. Exactly. It's... I think for Yu Watase, I've only ever stuck to Fushigi Yugi. "15 minutes of hell." Nana was one of your favorite animes back in the day. The story was so emotional and so... Yeah, especially the two Nanas. The two Nanas. They're so different, but yet they managed to make such a good friendship. I really like that about the story. Ah, Subaru from Diabolic Lovers. I see. You like how you do VTubing even with what you have now? If it always follows a set of how to VTube list, then it gets repetitive. I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think right now for me, comfort is #1. But I cannot help but feel like sometimes I'm lagging behind. Especially when it comes to consistency. It does get to me. Like, I see all these other creators, they've released the content already, and I'm still like, oh, when will I have the time? When will I have the energy? And then sometimes, like, I do blame myself for the low energy. Because I feel like if I just slept properly, or if I had a better diet, then my low energy would be fixed. I'm just really picky, man. It's a me problem, don't worry. Oh, you have the DVD box? Don't worry if it's not official. Like, in Hong Kong, we have this place in Mongkok. I call it Anime Haven. I actually forgot what the building is called, but they have this place where they have all these pirated anime and they put it into like DVD. Now they start putting it into Blu-ray even. I don't know if that's even possible, but they have. But it's mostly pirated. And then half the time, the subtitles are horrendous, but you still watch it anyway. I remember having a pirated set of... Oh shoot, what's it called? Pre-tier, I think? Snow something pre-tier. Oh, it's just called pre-tier. Yeah, pre-tier. Have you guys watched pre-tier? That was my shit back then. Let me just type in the name. There. That was the shit back then, pre-tier. It was so good. I like how she had to connect with each of them. You just had a dream about Caleb making out with you? Crimson, I'm gonna need you to write an essay. Details, please. Put it into details. Tell me everything. How did you feel? What did it feel like? What were the positions? Were you embracing? Was it far away? Were there any bodily distance? Please share with the chat. Thank you. In fact, if you need to start a TED Talk about this dream, I'm happily attending. Please share with the class. Thank you. You have a bad sleeping schedule and have eaten today's half a sandwich and a coffee. Look, half a sandwich is not that bad, I think. At least you're eating a sandwich. I had cake for breakfast. I had cake for breakfast, leftover cake from yesterday. Because I needed the sugar. So what if it's YouTube? It's okay. We can talk cryptically, okay? Like, for the soft bits, we can call them buns. For the harder bits, we'll call them chocolate, depending on which part of the body. We can also start using words like baguette. Since everyone here knows exactly what I mean when I say baguette. I mean, come on. It's fine, it's fine. Look, YouTube didn't flag my video, and that proves you can trick the AI, yo. You can trick the AI. You can trick the algorithm. You just have to describe the things you're seeing cryptically, and they'll leave you alone. My sister got pistachio, what's it called? Dubai chocolate pistachio cake. But it had these mochi feelings that I didn't like, so I mostly just ate the pistachio. Hi, Mitsuki. Welcome. We're just chatting, though. We're just chatting. Y'all ever wondered what school subject the guys would excel in? Ooh. I mean, this is one thing. You did remind me of one thing. The one thing that I don't like about lads, this is just for me personally, I don't like how they make this one aspect of them their entire personality, you know? I feel like every time I'm talking to Raphael, he's making all these references to art all the time. Paintbrush this, color palette that, painting this, inspiration that. Like, I feel like we cannot talk about anything else. And then with Zayn, it's like patient this, doctor that, talk about this, sick about that. I'm like, you guys do not talk about anything else? And then for Silas, it's always gun over here, gun over there, master here, everyone fears me. You know what I mean? I don't like how they make this one part of them their entire personality sometimes. And it does irritate me sometimes. Really. But I get it. They're trying to make each of the love interests different from the other. Like, I know the purpose behind it. I get it. Silas is kitten this, kitten that. But yeah, like, I wish they would lean away from it a little bit. Be nice. There's someone who made fan-made visual novels that include a spicy scene if you get the good ending. Evitas, we played it. We played the Silas one. We played the Silas one. And boy, oh boy. The spicy scene. I mean, I was losing. I was cracking up. Like, it was balls deep in, right in your face. Like, the angle was... It was like slapping against the muffin, okay? You know, it was like a bunch of eggs slapping into the muffin. It was so graphic. Right in your face. That Silas one. So I was like, holy shit. It's a good thing we played this in Discord. But I know there's a Caleb one right now. I don't know what the explicit scene looks like. It was really funny. I remember suffering just trying to get to that ending. Like, we spent an hour just trying to find that ending, and when it finally was there, I was like, oh my god. Questioning my life choices. Yeah, Tomoko was there. Oh, hi Milo. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the yapping stream. Fortunately, I can't play the Zane card. Wait, Zane has one? Wait, Zane has one? Really? What's it called? Wait, crap. What is it called? Zane. Zane. Oh, crap. It's the guy from One Direction that keeps popping up. Zane. Visual novel. Oh, I see it on YouTube. I see it on YouTube. When Dream Wakes, it's called. When Dreams Wake. Zane. Zane. When Dream Wake. Oh, it's only on Patreon? I remember they had a website. When Dreams Wake. Wait, it's Dawnbreaker related? What? What? Where can I find? How do you download the game again? Not that I'm gonna buy it. I just have questions. Where do you get this game again? Where does one get this game? Is there a link per se? Let me see. Oh, they drew Zane very nicely too. Oh, I found it. Am I allowed to share links in chat? Here, let me share the link. Lol, I have to state my age, of course. Okay, where to find it? 10 bajillion years old. Yeah. Oh god, why is this so hard? That's what she said. Okay. Here you go, guys. Yeah, they do have a Caleb one, the girl who fed the wolf. And then the Zane one is When Dreams Wake. Yo, they have a Gojo and Geto one. Like 2 of them. 2 of them. Well. Just what the doctor ordered. I forgot how much it cost though. How to pay. One-time payment option is not there. How to buy this one? I forgot. Guys, it won't let me buy it. Not that I'm trying to buy it. I just wanted to see how much it costs. That's all. Oh, you have to name your own price? Oh, okay, I see. So for $8, 8 USD minimum, 8 USD. It's 8 USD, guys. Go and get it. Ada just paid me. I'm gonna buy it now. It's perfect, Ada. Yes, go for it, guys. I don't know, do you guys want to play it on stream? But if I do play it on stream, I don't think I can even show you the ending. You know, the ending, the happy ending. I don't think that's gonna be possible. People born in 2008 are already 18 years old. I remember that meme. They're like 2000 and that's a compound sentence. Yeah, no, I can't show it here. Of course I'm not gonna show it here. I'm not gonna show it here. There's absolutely no way that's gonna happen. It's the happy ending, okay? Happy ending. The sad part is I actually did a recording of that one with Silas, what's it called? Chasing something? Chasing! Let me go back and find out. I have to do the... never mind, I'm just gonna pin it. Chasing something? Chasing waves? I forgot. But I did that. And it included the spicy ending, the happy ending. But the file got corrupted. At first, I could play it and only hear the Discord member's name. And then after a while, I thought, you know what? Maybe I should at least put it on Patreon so anyone who wants to access it can see it. But then when I played it again, suddenly I couldn't open it. There's something about the codec, whatever. I was like, ah, fuck it. Never mind. Chasing control, yes. Chasing control. Oh, I do have a Patreon, but my Patreon shut down because I haven't done anything with it. I haven't done anything with it. I had plans, but those plans fell through, sadly. Oh well. Anyway, guys, it's 1 p.m, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have lunch, and then after lunch, I'm going to retry this whole streaming thing. So if you do see me again, like in an hour or two, ignore me, okay? Ignore me. Don't make it embarrassing for me, all right? Let's be cool, okay? We'll be cool. Let's be cool people and ignore Scarlet trying to unscuff her scuffy streams, okay? We'll be cool about it. Like, let's just ignore. Alright, good night. Good night, Lainey. Night-night, everybody. Good night. I'm gonna go grab lunch, so. Have a good day, have a good afternoon, and have a good night, everyone. Crap. I do not expect anyone to pop again later, okay? Go to bed. You need to go to bed. Okay, bye guys. Good night. Bye-bye.